This conversation is powered by Google Illuminate. Check out illuminate.google.com for more. Today's discussion delves into the intricacies of tax returns and forms, a topic many find daunting. We'll be exploring the official IRS document outlining various forms and their due dates.
Indeed, navigating the world of tax forms can be complex, but understanding the system is crucial for compliance.
Absolutely. Let's start with the sheer volume of forms listed. It's quite extensive, isn't it?
The sheer number is striking. It highlights the diverse range of tax situations and the need for specific forms to address them.
And each form has its own unique code and filing requirements. How does one even begin to make sense of it all? Let's talk about the organization of the information presented in the document. It categorizes forms by file source, tax class, and master file tax account codes. What's the significance of these categories?
These categories are essential for efficient processing and data management within the IRS system. The file source indicates where the form originates, the tax class defines the type of tax involved, and the master file tax account codes link the form to specific taxpayer accounts. This structured approach ensures accurate record keeping and facilitates efficient tax processing.
You mentioned master file tax account codes. Could you elaborate on their role in the IRS system?
The master file tax account codes are crucial for linking tax forms to individual taxpayer accounts. This allows the IRS to track tax liabilities, payments, and other relevant information efficiently. It's the backbone of their data management system. Without these codes, tracking and processing would be a logistical nightmare.
The document also provides a comprehensive list of due dates for various returns. This is obviously critical information for taxpayers. What are some key considerations regarding these due dates?
Meeting the due dates is paramount to avoid penalties. The document clearly outlines the due dates for different forms, categorized by their master file tax account codes. Taxpayers should carefully note the specific due date for each form they need to file, as they vary depending on the type of return and the period covered. Understanding these deadlines is crucial for avoiding late filing penalties.
The document mentions statutory periods of limitations. What does that mean for taxpayers?
The statutory period of limitations defines the time frame within which the IRS can assess additional taxes or initiate an audit. This period varies depending on the type of return, but it's generally several years after the due date. Understanding this limitation is important for taxpayers, as it provides a degree of certainty regarding their tax liability after a certain period.
The document concludes with a section on extension forms. What are the circumstances under which taxpayers might need to request an extension?
Taxpayers may need an extension if they require additional time to gather necessary information or complete their tax return. The document lists several forms that can be used to request an extension, each tailored to a specific type of return. It's important to note that an extension typically grants additional time to file, not to pay. Taxpayers still need to estimate and pay their taxes by the original due date to avoid penalties.
So, requesting an extension doesn't postpone the tax payment deadline?
Correct. An extension only postpones the filing deadline, not the payment deadline. Taxpayers should still pay their estimated taxes by the original due date to avoid penalties. Failure to do so can result in significant financial consequences.
What's your overall advice for taxpayers trying to navigate this complex system?
Careful planning and organization are key. Taxpayers should maintain accurate records throughout the year, and they should familiarize themselves with the relevant forms well in advance of the filing deadline. Utilizing the IRS website and seeking professional assistance when needed can significantly simplify the process. Procrastination is the enemy of efficient tax preparation.
Why is it so crucial for taxpayers to understand this information?
Understanding tax regulations and procedures is essential for compliance and avoiding penalties. The IRS provides resources to help taxpayers navigate the system, but ultimately, the responsibility for accurate and timely filing rests with the taxpayer. Ignoring these regulations can lead to significant financial and legal consequences.
Where can taxpayers find more information and assistance?
The IRS website is an excellent resource, providing access to forms, publications, and other helpful materials. Tax professionals, such as CPAs and enrolled agents, can also provide valuable assistance in navigating the complexities of tax preparation. The IRS also offers various free services, such as the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance (VITA) program, to assist low and moderate income taxpayers.
What are some common mistakes taxpayers make when dealing with tax forms?
One common mistake is failing to meet deadlines. Another is using the incorrect form for their specific tax situation. Many taxpayers also make errors in calculating their tax liability or fail to keep adequate records. These mistakes can lead to penalties, interest charges, and even legal action.
Why is accuracy so important when filling out tax forms?
Accuracy is paramount to ensure compliance with tax laws and avoid penalties. Inaccurate information can lead to delays in processing, assessments of additional taxes, and even criminal charges in cases of intentional misrepresentation. Taxpayers should take the time to carefully review their returns before submitting them.
When should taxpayers seek professional help?
Taxpayers should seek professional help when they are unsure about which forms to use, how to calculate their tax liability, or how to navigate the complexities of tax law. Professional assistance can save time, reduce stress, and help ensure compliance with tax regulations.
How can taxpayers stay updated on changes to tax laws and forms?
The IRS website is a primary source for updates. Tax professionals also stay abreast of changes and can advise taxpayers accordingly. Subscribing to tax newsletters or following reputable tax news sources can also help taxpayers stay informed.
What's the best way for taxpayers to prepare for tax season?
Planning ahead is crucial. Taxpayers should start gathering their tax documents early in the year and organize them systematically. They should also familiarize themselves with the relevant tax forms and seek professional assistance if needed. Proactive planning can significantly reduce stress and ensure a smoother tax filing experience.
So, understanding the IRS's Section 2 tax returns and forms is essential for navigating the tax system effectively. It's a complex but navigable system with resources available to help.
Precisely. Proactive planning, accurate record keeping, and seeking professional help when needed are key to successful tax compliance.
That was a great discussion. Thank you for your expertise.